Hello. How goes it? We're working on some ideas to spice up the investigations. So some more too. Indian investigations are going to be interesting. That goes with what I felt. So cool. I like how we sent 4 at the same exact time, though. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Ryker asked 1, 2, 3, or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And I'm like, well, goddamn. I pendulumed it just to make sure, but I was feeling 4 and it was 4. How are people doing? What's going on? I hung out with my friend Tall Emily, if you guys remember her, if you are an OOG. I did a collaboration with her and her channel, which I could shout her out, maybe. I don't know if she would want me to do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I'll just... I don't know, I'm tempted. Just, like, send you all to her. I don't know if I can even find it. Hold on. Because I don't know if she changed her name on here. Oh, no, she didn't. You wouldn't? Okay. Don't want to send people to her. I felt like it was location 4, but I had too much ego. I pulled cards on it earlier when you were on FaceTime. What's going on at location 4? Secrets? Secrets? I look so blown out. I guess it doesn't look as bad over on YouTube. I really need to figure out the light situation. The ring light, I feel like it's just too bright. But if you guys are interested, we're doing a reading live stream today. Secrets. Yeah, we're figuring out some different things that we want to try for the investigation. So we have all of the, like, challenges that we got from the fundraiser and stuff like that. So we're for sure doing those if we can fit them in or, like, make them happen. Because if we can't find a place with Wi-Fi, we probably aren't doing a public live stream just because we need Wi-Fi for that. I know we could probably use, like, a hotspot situation, and we might try to do that. But a lot of these places are kind of in the middle of nowhere, and the service is not servicing. Has to do with the dream I told you about from last night, lol. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to you about that when I come back upstairs. But we're trying to figure out some more things that we can try, because we're definitely gonna try and do all of those, what is it? We're gonna try and do all those challenges, and then we also, like, want to try some different types of, like, content things to add in to make it more interesting and whatnot. So, I don't know. When the spirits don't provide Wi-Fi, yeah, I already asked a place if they had Wi-Fi, and they were like, no, but the cell towers are good, and I was like, at least you have cell towers. It is like a house type thing, because I think that was Monroe House that I asked. So, but we're doing book divination today. So I have a very large stack of books next to me. I feel like this book would be great for it. The Book of Symbols. If you have no idea how this type of, like, reading works, basically you get a book. It can be any book. I have, like, large books. If this is an encyclopedia for magical creatures. I have tiny books, which you're probably going to judge me, but you also, it's as expected. You got tiny books. I don't think anything is, like, revealing or inappropriate. Oh, wait, there's 2 more in the back room. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I've got more books. I was like, wait a second. I forgot the ones that are back here. Which books? I've read most of this book. When I say most of it, I mean like probably the first 2 or 3 chapters. I also have a book of rocks. So how it works is, you take a book, random book. I wanted to try this one first because I think this will be fun. This guy. You take a random book, you open it, you ask your question, and then you randomly flip to a page, and then whatever is written on the page gives you insight about the question, reading, whatever you're doing. So, yeah. So I'm interested to try this. I haven't like done this professionally. I've done it like in the past for myself, but not in a like, you know what I'm saying? Not in a this type of way. So if you guys are interested in one of these readings, they're $20. I might also do a free one so you guys can see what it is. Bibliomancy, right? Yeah, I think that's what they call it. This is the link for it. I also have tarot readings in there. Hold on, I have to fix the tarot readings. It says it didn't work. But I thought I like put stock in here. Ugh, hold on. Now there's tarot readings. I should also like not prepared for this clearly. Let me get the link. And then I'll put this in here so it like redirects you or something. At least that's what it says it does. I'm not sure if it actually does. But let me grab this. And then okay. I think I did it for the book one, but not this one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So, if you guys are interested in any of those readings, they'll be sitting there. Apparently, Gabby is. But Gabby might be the guinea pig first. I did one last time, book divination. They're $20 for the book divination readings. The tarot readings are going to be $35. They're 3-card readings. Yeah. There's 2 available. If I sell out of all of those, I will probably restock. It depends on what you guys are feeling. But book divination, they're going to be more shorter things because I'm going to read you by a page, perhaps. I don't know. I've never really done this for, like, clients before. That's why I'm like, I want to experiment with readings, and if you guys are fucking here for it, so am I. So, do you want this type of book? Or do you want to get, like, weird? We can do this type of book. Or, I have a lot of fucking books up here. I read Ryker with this type of book yesterday. Mine still says sold out. Have you tried refreshing it? I know that that's probably a dumb thing to say. Why does it say that? Did you guys sell it out? I don't think you did. Hold on. Let me see if I need to go back, because mine also says that. Please hold. I fix it. Let me put 2 more in, 3 more in there. Okay. There should be more in there. I don't know why it's, like, trolling me today, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I put some in tarot, but it says sold out, so I'm like, what are you doing, my guy? Okay. Let me just make sure it's doing things how it's supposed to this time. Okay. It says there are some available now. So, there should be 5 available. There's going to be 3 for book divination, and then there's going to be 2 for tarot card readings. So, did you only stock 1? I tried to stock 3. I put the number 3 in there. I looked at it. I hit go, and apparently it only put 1 in there. But for the tarot readings, I put 2 in there, and it decided to put 0. So technology hates me today. But yeah, if they get sold out, wait like an hour or so, and I'll probably restock them. Yeah, so I'm going to start with Gabby. Gabby, you have a question? Oh, you want to do rocks? Rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Ugh. I can tell you what rock comes out. This is why we need to move to our own website. Yeah, and I could do live readings pretty easily on our own website because I don't need any other information. But yeah, do you have a question? Of course, my goofies. I don't know how you got it because I stocked 3. I promise you. I watched it. I did not put 1 in there. I promise. I promise. But yeah, Gabby, what is your question? And we will get to your reading. And also, sorry if you can hear this. I have ADHD and autism, and stimming is a thing. I don't know, I'm excited. There's a lot of written stuff on here, so maybe it'll tell me some things. I'm excited for your website. I'm excited for the website. Because I'm like, we're going to put so many pretty pictures, and it's going to be so artsy, and I'm going to die. HM, same. Maybe love life? Ooh, are you in a relationship now? Okay. I'm kind of feeling the whole spread, like both pages. No, okay. Is that how it works? Like, where is love life going? Yeah. So it'd be like, it's kind of like tarot, but the book is going to tell me the information instead of the tarot cards. So this is an interesting thing. Holonite quartz, and then we have imperial gold quartz. And the holonite quartz, it deals with path of destiny, higher self, regeneration, spiritual insight, and increased light. Okay, crazy. And then the other rock that you have is manifestation. Co-creation with the divine, sovereignty, and emotional resilience. And it deals with the solar plexus and the heart chakra. So there's your solar plexus, I'm pretty sure, is the one that deals with your reproductive organs, because that's how YouTube likes that. But I feel like it's going to be super healing. Let me see what it has written on the page itself. Okay, because I feel like this is gonna happen beforehand, and then you're gonna get a relationship. Whoa. Yeah, if you guys are interested in a reading, you just click the link at the top, and it will bring you to the shop page, or you can go to, there's a link in the description, I believe, as well, that will go to the same place. Yeah. I was searching about psychic medium. Interesting. Welcome. We're doing book divination. Okay, so I feel like, I don't know, I get the vibe that, because this book is talking about, like, these crystals are keys for awakening and activation of one's true self. I feel like, hold on, is it going to be before? I feel like a little bit before, and then they're going to bring it out in you. So the person that I'm seeing for you, they're more masculine presenting, so please excuse, like, pronoun things, but I feel like they're more masculine. And that can be either, like, pronouns, whatever. They just have this, like, direct, structured sort of feeling to them. And they I don't know, they have this like this like spark to them, or this like happiness to them. It's just like, I don't know, they make me feel like you have this like inner like joy in your soul, but a lot of times it gets overshadowed by this like dark, sad pressure, that sort of thing. And I don't know if this makes sense to you. Please tell me if this doesn't, but they make me feel like a lot of times you're the like light or happiness for other people, and this person's going to be that for you, and they're going to reflect those things to you, and it's going to be like, whoa, what the heck? And you'll start seeing yourself for who you are. So you'll stop putting on this mask and stuff. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm really into this. I always wonder where he is. They say closer than you think. So I feel like it's going to happen a lot sooner than you think. I feel like you're awakening to your true self, as his book says, currently. And that's going to sort of pull him closer to you. Because it's not necessarily that you need to go find him. It's that you need to go find yourself, and that will be attracted to you because he's going to be just like you. But in a like reflective sort of way, which makes sense from the reading the other day. Yeah, with these inner doors open, the sense of certainty and upwelling visions bring forth can be staggering to one's prior assumptions about one's life path. So these inner doors that they're talking about, you're starting to like accept yourself. And you're starting to realize it's kind of like dumb to like pretend to be someone else, or like put on a mask or anything along those lines. So you're beginning to sort of like accept who you are and not care what other people think about it. And that usually does a number to your life. But that's starting to happen, and I feel like that's what's going to bring in this person. It's going to help you. What is it? It says, if one's body is out of alignment with one's true identity, it may change patterns itself to resonate with the newly claimed selfhood. So I feel like a lot of, okay, they make me feel like right now you're kind of like coming into your own, if that makes sense. Me and my psychologist have been talking about how much I've been unmasking the past couple of years and letting my goosey personality shine. Yeah, they say with this, the more you do that, the more you will start aligning to the path that you want to be on. But you keep going back and forth and reverting from the line you were on before, the like line of expectations on you, versus the line that is truly aligned with you. So they're like, I don't know if this is true for you. They make me feel like life has been very hard for you up until this point. And it's still hard right now because you're fighting the urge to go back to that like sense of normalcy. But once you get off of that old way of thinking and align more with who you are, it's going to feel a lot easier. You're going to start like manifesting, since these crystals have things to do with manifestation. You're going to start manifesting the things that you that are like tied into who you are as a person. You're going to manifest the things that you want closer to you, because it says like increase the vibrational frequency patterns emanated by one's DNA. But I feel like the last kind of thing that's going to happen is this person's going to come in, and it's going to help you synchronize. It's going to help you from going back, because it's going to start showing you what it's like to be on the path, like on the path that you're most aligned to. Because I don't think that they are on their most aligned path yet either. It's just once. And when I say the most aligned path, I mean, because, like, I think there's not, like, you should be doing this in order to live your best life ever. it's more so along the lines of like, you now understand who you are and you now feel more comfortable making decisions for you instead of making decisions for everyone else in your life. So, yeah, okay. It says this crystal harmonizes with moldavite because it helps quicken one's evolution. And if you guys know anything about moldavite, it's like those moldavite people on TikTok that are like, it destroyed my entire life. 2 seconds later, and I was quitting my job, breaking up with my significant other, and I was leaving my house and burning it. That's like the vibe of moldavite. But I'm like, it would, I feel like, help with a lot of things because I feel like you're in a state of evolution. Moldavite! If it is the guy I'm into, then yeah, he's is still in a stuck place about himself. He is very much afraid of change. I was just thinking that while, and this is not me. And that is not me. It also talks about this crystal amplifies energy. Wait, what am I reading again? What does? Quartz crystals is stunning. The quartz crystal amplifies the energy of the holonite and allows it to be focused and more directed more easily than hollandite. Dude, I don't know. Anyways, let me go to this next page. So the other crystal that you have on here is gold quartz. And this is the one that deals more with like manifestation. So this is a color enhanced stone. They make me feel like, okay, I feel like this is more so relating to the relationship in and of itself. It says, stay intercoded, make them more attractive, no better, sometimes worse. Because I feel like it's talking about a lot of attraction, and it's talking about like the bondedness of the stone itself. So it's like two things coming together that fit well together. Hello. Hi. Ryker sneaking down here.
Looking at camera things.
You're good. The resulting crystals exhibit golden orange surfaces with flashes of brilliant iridescent color. It's kind of like that rainbows are my like sign for yes or whatever, and I feel like it's just gonna fit so well together. But it's not going to feel real. That's the kind of vibe that I get. It says, the hardness of the imperial gold quartz is 7, and its color layer is permanent. So it's like once the two things come together, you'll have that like strong orange color coming out, because the one prior to it, which I should probably like show you these pictures. Okay. So this is your first crystal, the hollandite. So there's a little bit of that orange color, because I feel like that's kind of like what you're working with right now. You're starting to like accept that in you. And then eventually is going to be that. So, this is Ryker.
I may or may not be looking at Amazon at filters, at like lens filters for camera things.
Yeah.
They're not as expensive as I thought.
Oh yeah, they're pretty cheap. I mean, they're just like a teeny tiny thing that goes on your camera.
So I was looking to see what specific ones I would need for.
Yeah, what size?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So. You're turning into a rock. I don't think you should do that.
Yeah, this is what they're turning into, this rock.
I mean, at least it's a pretty rock.
Yeah.
You have a lot of books. You look like me.
I'm doing book divination.
What?
What?
Crazy.
Crazy.
I was crazy once.
I was crazy once. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. But I feel like this person's going to come in and he's going to pull this color out. He's going to pull the real you out. And you're going to do the same for him. But it's going to work out very, very nicely. It's going to come together very nicely. It provides the perfect link between the solar plexus and the heart chakra, which is just so perfect for a relationship reading because you got the heart chakra that deals more so with like relationships, love, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about others. And then you have the solar plexus chakra that deals more so with like, sorry, YouTube, sexual things.
Side note, are you cool with this one for the wax warmer upstairs?
Oh, wow, it smells so good. I'm ready for that one.
Great.
Yeah, we need to bring some of those up because I'm running out.
These were technically the ones that we made for my mom.
We poured them a little hot, so.
They're all...
This is what happens when you pour them too hot. It's hard to see, but they like wrinkle. They like start melting the package.
Yeah. But I feel like the one that we have up there is more of like a Christmassy smell. It's like
It's minty.
Yeah, and I don't want it, so.
Yeah, it was like the only one that was just left out, so I was like, the other one doesn't smell and it smells bad in here, so I need this. Sounds good to me. Damn, I'm excited. Now if it could be coming soon. I feel like it's a lot closer than you think. That's what they keep telling me. Oh, it also says, is the power center through which one can bring one's dreams into reality. So this stone deals with manifesting dreams, expressions of love, and connection. So, do you have questions? Hi, Paula. Oh, Paula, you should, I don't know if you got an email from me from Ko-Fi. You should go back to your Ko-Fi account. I think if you just go to Ko-Fi itself, maybe you have to, like, sign in. You probably have to sign in or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Brendan told me that he didn't need an account, but he did get a message there. I sent you a message about the giveaway things that offer you. And I also have a very large stack of books next to me to do book divination. But, yeah. Also for everyone else, if you donated during the live stream, go to Ko-Fi messages. I sent you things. I need things from you. I need, like, addresses or, like, your Instagram handle so I can add you to close friends or send you your giveaway things. So, but Paula, I have a lot of things that I need to give you and send you and take from you. I don't know. Can you type the crystal names in chat? Yes. Imperial Gold Quartz is 1. And then we're doing book divination. So how it works is I flip to a random page in one of the books that I have. And then it's supposed to answer any questions that you have. So Hollandite Quartz. That's the other one. So those are the two that it turned to. But could it tell you what stone he would look like? I mean, I could try that. I don't know. Of course it's an orange stone. Jasper. And that gives me information about Jasper. So with Jasper, it's very rooted. So it's grounded. I feel like he's going to be very good with dealing with your trauma and helping you to ground and vice versa. Dude, people are like, I don't know. You get into spirituality and they talk about like sexuality and stuff, and it is just so weird to me because I'm like, this is a rock, and they're talking about how it like raises your sexual something, and I'm like, okay. Because it says root chakra, sexual creative, physical strength, vitality, stabilization of one's energy. Yeah, Jasper. But I feel like he's going to be very, very, very grounded. Maybe a little thick-headed sometimes. And I feel like he's going to have a lot of interest in a lot of different ways and a lot of different, like, areas. Because Jaspers are literally, like, they usually have a lot of colors in them and stuff like that. My orange spirit guide is a total goofball like me. And just is super funny about things. So I feel like he was helping during the reading. Oh, totally. That's definitely the vibe. But yeah, well then. Yeah, God, I forget what that guy's name is. I don't know, if I think of it, I'll let you know. But there's, like, some philosopher or something that, like, talks about that sort of thing all the time. But yeah, if anyone is interested in a reading, they are $20, and the link is at the top of chat, but I have honey pies next. He's actually hilarious. My orange is a cowboy. Other than that, amazing reading. I'm glad you like it. Hi, Erica. I think you missed my first comment, but that's okay. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Erica. What is up? I feel like I have things to tell you, but I don't really have things to tell you. I'm just excited to go ghost hunting with you. We've been trying to plan. It doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, no, I see it. It says, hey, unless there's something else. Oh, never mind. I see it now. Yeah, well, we're gonna laying in bed eating snacks. We're gonna try doing some fun experiments with, like, content and stuff. Also, how do you feel about walking around alone? Just asking for a friend. So, honey pies, you're up next. Do you have a question? Also, do you have a preference of book? I can do another crystal one. I can do a symbol book. I can do a daemon book or a metaphysical or not. Or like, what is it? Magical creature book. Do you have ultra low latency? I don't think so. Dude, I've been struggling with YouTube's what do you call it? Live thing. They keep turning off my comments. I'm not turning the comments off. They're turning the comments off, and I don't know why. Dictionary of Demons. That's a good one. Kayla got us this book. I would like the magical creatures book, and no question. Okay. There's a lot of things I could use that for. Let me see what this one looks like. I think there's pictures in here. Like, that's an option. I can also do like a picture book. We could do a dragon book. No. And then, holy frick. It might be too hard for me to get to this other one. I also have this one. Oh, for sure this one. We're doing this one. All right. You ready? Me and my snacks. It's unreal. I love my snacks. Dude, did you watch? I think it was the last gaming stream. I influenced, as an influencer, everybody to get the nuts that you sent us, but it's really hilarious. You should watch it. You should also put dog food in the Amazon cart. Okay. Who, me walking around alone? Yeah. But you want the crystal book or you want the magical creatures book? Because I got this page for you for the magical creatures book. Because I could do the other one. You going through a hard time? Rocks! Where did I put that one? Demons. Oh, here it is. I say yes now, but we'll see when we get there. I feel like Ryker and I are going to be doing a lot of solos. There will be ghosts, so she won't be truly alone. I mean... What's up? How's it going? We're doing book divination. I'm reading Honey Pies. Honey Pies, did you want the crystal book? I thought you said you wanted a magical beast book. Magical creature book. Oh, I like the magical creature book, and no questions. It'll be good content, that's for sure, because I'll be scared to death, probably. Yeah, because we got... I'm excited to show you the shot list inspo for the trip. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna get fun and creative. Because one of the, the challenges that we got from the fundraiser is to go do solos each in an individual building. So I'm wondering if you and Ryan are going to do it. And I wonder if we can get Jay to do it too. I feel like Jay might be too scared. Creature first, and then if time, I'll buy another one. Okay. Okay, let's do the creature one. So... I feel like some things are going on in your life, some stressful things. So the things that you have in here, this is the page that you got. Dangerous water spirits. So I think there's like a Kelpie in here and stuff like that. But it's a lot of vengeful stuff. Are you struggling with like friends and stuff like that? Because we have, like, deep, dark pools are dangerous and are rapidly flowing rivers and wide lakes with unexpected currents. The treacherous inland waters tend to have vengeful spirits that are very different from the gentle nymphs and water elementals. I feel like your life is a bit wavy, stormy for you. Is the book also time fluid? What does that mean? Am Pisces, yes. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like you have, like, a little bit of an evil eye. People are kind of, like, pissed off about things you're doing. Are people, like... Oh, this is, like, a page to land on. It's very vengeful. This says the picture of the water spirit, big word that I'm not going to say, lying in wait in a lake, is carved on stone box that was once held the ashes of the emperor. I feel like, I don't know, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So my best friend stopped talking to me after I sent her a screenshot of her boyfriend trying to ask for spicy pics, and she stopped talking to me. Oh, God! I feel like you're going through some shit, because this stone that was created on the ashes of something ended very abruptly and like in fire, which is also crazy because this is on a water page. So I feel like you feel like you're drowning. I feel like there was a big like explosion, and now you're trying to like extinguish it, but you've extinguished it so much that you feel like you can't breathe, like you're being drowned. I was so pissed off since I've known her since kindergarten. But it's very vengeful, very evil eye, very bad energy. This book, they say, they never cause anyone to drown, but they may dance on the surface of the water if someone is going to drown soon. You need to get out of that situation. Because it's just going to continue to drag you down. Don't wait up. If they don't want to come to you, that's up to them. Because the more you, like, delve into it, the more you feel suffocated and, like, you can't... It's like they're bringing you down further into the water. That's what they're giving me. And there's, like, there's a horse. The horse is called a bunny yip. And it haunts rivers, lakes, creeks, and swamps, and billabongs. And its name means devil. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm just, like, reading and, like, learning things. It's reported to be a large and ferocious eater of humans. And its bellowing roar can terrify mortals for miles around. Yeah. I would get out of there. I don't, like, detach, like, space. Give them space. Yeah, because I don't know. I can see that coming back to bite you. So try to put as much space in between it as possible. And then it says, however, if a human gains control of its bridle, the horse can be put to work in its field. It has the strength of 10 land horses, but it does not like to be enslaved. Again, tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the relationship was one-sided in the beginning. Or not necessarily in the beginning, but like before the big explosion. Because they make me feel like you had they make me feel like she had the reins to the horse, and she was like controlling things. And then you sort of like stood up for yourself, or like got it, like, I don't know, made yourself louder than you would normally. And that's the explosion that happened. So now they're like, you need to take the reins in order to continue going forward. And that is what is on this book. But we can do a little bit of this one as well. Also, do you have a question for the second one? Or are we just going? Yeah, she's always the first to reach out. Pisces is a water sign. It seems like all these evil things are near the water, symbolic of things. Yeah, not everything is like negative near water, but like you're dealing with some shit. Yeah, you have a question for the crystal book? Because I'll give you a mini with the crystal book, if you would like. Dive deep, no question. Okay. Okay, so I feel like it's these 2 pages. I'm also a water type. Okay, we have Garnet, which is strength, security. I think it might just be Garnet. And, oh, Black Andronite Garnet. Okay, give me a second. So this stone, it says it's an excellent stone for those who are a bit ungrounded or who lack energy. This is also a stone of tangible truth. I feel like that's what you need in your life right now. You need a lot of more deep-seated feeling more present in your body versus like getting stuck in your head, because I feel like there's a lot going on beyond the friend situation, and you're kind of getting stuck up here. So they're like, you need to like get this stuff out of your head, clear your head by doing something with your body and grounding the like, I'm here physically. And that could be as simple as like journaling or cleaning or like any sort of hobby. You need to do something with your body so that you feel more real. I don't know if you struggle with like depersonalization, where you feel like you're having an out-of-body experience, or you feel like your body's not yours or something like that. But they're like, this is what... Because it says, if one tends to build castles in the air, this stone can assist with manifesting a realistic version of them here on Earth. So that gives me like maladaptive daydreams of like just constantly stuck in this like they want me to say like mind palace in your head. Like you're stuck playing the same things over and over again, thinking the same things over and over again, just overthinking. And it's making you detach from physicality or reality more so. So you need to get more grounded in one's body. But stability, that's what the stone's mostly talking about. Once that happens, things will start to balance out for you. Once you are able to like have that deep-seated feeling, then you'll start feeling more connected to things in your life. It'll help like alleviate your worry, your panic, your fear. You just need to start doing things, and it can be literally anything. You just feel like people say like the word functional freeze. That's the vibe that I'm getting. You need to do some sort of thing physically with your body. So this aids in finding joy in the physical plane. Reality, grounded in reality. You feel supported in one's needs and desires, and giving and receiving love. And it helps release panic, worry, fear, anxiety, especially around financial matters. And it will help the body connect in revitalizing energy of the earth. So the second rock that I have in here is black andrite. I'm just going to write this in here. So you have 2 different kinds of garnets. Wait, is there a D in that? Yeah. Garnet. That's the first one that I just read. And then there's this one, which is black androdite garnet. That's the second one. So this one is a lot darker of a color. It is a melanite, a name derived from the Greek word for black. Its crystal system is cubic, and its color is a glossy black. So that gives me like more mundane logical type things. I don't know. I feel like if it gets too complex for you, it just becomes too much. So they're like, simplify, slow, that sort of thing. Work your way up. They also, because these deal with more like druzy type things, so that's a whole bunch of like points or crystals like blended together. I feel like you need to find your seating in a friend group or like around other people. You need like help like other people in your life to make you feel grounded. I feel like spending time with people also makes you feel that way. Okay, do you have any questions about either one? That's what I have for you. Those are the two things I got for you. But if anyone is interested in more of this, the link is at the top. I should have a few more available. So, if you guys are interested, feel free. Otherwise, I will probably pick at random because I want to read someone with this demon book. Because I think that would be funny. So, what book are you reading from? So, for Honey Pies, I read this book. So, The Book of Stones by Robert Simmons and... Sorry, I will butcher that name, so I'm not going to say it, but... It's a crystal book. And then the first one, I read The Fantasy Encyclopedia by Judy Allen. I really love fantasy books because in my college age, I did a project where I created fantasy creatures. Demon book! No, it makes sense. Thank you so much. Can you read the cat near me right now? I don't know. Are they multicolored? Okay. So, since no one has booked anything, I'll give one free reading because I want to guinea pig people to read this book. So, let me tell you, okay? I am thinking of a number. I'm still going to give you a huge, like, thing for you guys to guess because I still think it's funny to watch. So, let me pick a number, though. Okay, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 50 again. She's a tortie. Interesting. Yeah, that's the vibe. I was going to say she looked like cookie dough, but I wasn't sure about that. Does she have, like, white near her face? I could be wrong about that. I might be talking out of my ass. I don't know. She, like, wants something from you. Ryker. 3. I would do that, too. Ari! It was 49. You took a lot less time, you guys, to actually do it. I'm gonna read you from the demon book. Do you have a question? Do you have a question about what you want your reading on? But it was 49. I know there's a lag. I don't know what's going on. I keep setting up the live stream wrong, I guess. What question do you have, Ari? I haven't, like, fully read this, but it is a book full of demon names. Kayla gave it to us. I'm very excited about it. General, please. Okay. We got one with a picture on it. Okay, this is the page that I have. So I'll do the full spread, so both of these pages. Gotta put it on ultra low latency. I'm trying to see if I can do it now. I don't think so. It's stuck. Yeah, it's on normal latency. I'll remember that for future reference. Hopefully they just don't turn off my comments this time, because I'm not turning off the comments. They're doing it to me. It's rude. They should stop doing that. Oh, I wonder... Okay, so I wonder if Demeter or Persephone are around you, because that is the first thing on here. I feel like it's not necessarily there, but there's energy that's like Interesting. This is talking about it's talking about the story of Hades. What am I reading? Oh, this is for core. The addition of the sacred magic. That'll probably be easier for me to start from the beginning of one of these. Okay, so I think it's pronounced core, but it's identified as one of the principal spirits ruling a number of lesser demons. In this text, core is most often paired with the demon Maggoth. Ryker's coming back down here.
Why you gotta open? Every single time you decide to fucking out me. What if I'm trying to sneak up on people?
They might hear you. I don't know though. I don't know if they can hear it. Hades. Yeah, Hades is in here too. Are you coming?
Maybe.
I can move my book selection.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move this. Hello. You have something to do with like sickness? We hear Ryker ever so faintly.
It's because she fucking outs me. Every single time I like open the door, she's like, Ryker's coming. And I'm like, well, now they're gonna know.
Now they're gonna know.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm bored.
Yeah. You want to do some book divination? You want to watch me do some book divination?
I'll watch you do some.
Watch me do some.
Yeah. You're reading the whole page?
Yeah.
Wow.
As opposed to what? How would you do it? Sickness? Yeah, the reason why I say I have a demon of illness and disease. It's like something is coming, like something is not working out. Something is like decaying in your life. But you're trying to, because it's talking about Solomon, I feel like you're trying to like bring things closer to you, like manifest things, but you're kind of ignoring the things that need to go first. So I guess not necessarily actual disease or illness or, yeah. I feel like you're skipping a step. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I feel like you're trying to do something, but it's just not working out. We have Solomon here, too. A demon appears to Solomon in the shape of a horse with its hind parts of a fish. A seahorse? They make me feel like you need to approach this new area of life, because I feel like you're really going through a transformational period, but I feel like you need to do it in a more unconventional way. And I feel like you need to be, like, doing it, I don't know, more so, like, could it be family related? Yeah, it could be. I feel like you need to, like, hide some things from people. Because they're like, you need to go below instead of doing it really loud. That's what they're talking to me about. The, like, horsefish, the seahorse type thing.
I don't know if you already pointed it out, but did you see what page you opened it
Oh,
to?
2, 3, 4. Fucking course. And a demon book, too. Sorry.
I just looked at that and I was like, interesting.
Interesting.
I'm very behind on my reading.
Yeah, me too. The demon is not interested in their deaths. Instead, they cast victims out in the water domain. Yeah, I feel like there's people that are kind of trying to get in the way and ruin things. You need to, like... I've changed my outlook on religion after 30 plus years. Could it be that? I don't think so. I have a pendulum. I feel like, is it that? No. Is it family things? Yes. I feel like it's more family things. I feel like there's just... I don't know. They, like, make you want to feel like you're a fish out of water. But you need to go back to the place where you feel more like you. There's a black page in there.
Yeah, there's lots of black pages.
I don't think I've ever looked at this book before. Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's like, I don't know what you mean.
I've never looked at it before.
I was flipping through it the other day when we were doing candle things.
Yeah, but I wasn't... I don't know.
In your body, it's fine.
It wasn't in my body, clearly.
Also, you can let me know if it's too much pressure with me sitting here. I just am bored.
I don't care. You can sit here if you want.
I'm tired of working.
Let me finish doing this reading and we can chit-chat, because I don't know that I'm going to sell any more readings. What is this? Honey pies. I think that was already there, though. Yeah. I recently moved in with my mom and feel better. Interesting. Maybe I need to try a different book. What book should I use? I feel like it's too hard to get information from that section right now.
These two. This was one I was drawn to, but this one too.
I was too. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Guinea pig, I'm learning things. Hidden observer. It's still kind of the same. So, I don't know. It still feels like you need to like separate yourself from something. So the first thing on here is you have the hidden observer. That's the first thing on the page that jumps out to me. But I'm also just like, it's interesting because it says so it seems that you share your mind with another being, a being that knows everything about you, including what it is about to happen to you. I feel like you just are like drawn, like being pulled down by someone. I don't know who that is in your life, but it's someone that has known you for a very long time. And it's making you feel it makes you feel like there's like a roadblock. It's like you're using them as a crutch, but you're in the process of evolution, but there's just something getting in the way. I don't know if it is that situation. I did separate from my dad and moved in with my mom. Ah, got you. That makes more sense because I'm like, I still feel like it's family things. It says, this gets even stranger. There is not only an experimental proof that the entity exists, but also under certain circumstances it can be communicated with using hypnotism. It's just like always being called back. The hidden observer. You get called into a state of the hidden observer. But it's just like you need to like put up boundaries. Boundaries are very important. You need to make it so that the important parts of you are kept safe. You need to not respond to reactivity because it says, of course, he also failed to respond to any questions he was asked while in a transient state. and you need to process your emotions about it. But there's just boundaries. You feel like a fish out of water. You feel like wronged. You feel like there's something wrong with you. Like someone thinks there's something wrong with you. I also feel like you remember a lot of it. It's not necessarily dissociated because it says because the trance was light, the student never actually lost consciousness. All that occurred was that his hearing ceased.
It says yes, that's why I moved.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like there is a potential that they might try to pull you back constantly. Or there might be a reactive response. Yeah, do you have questions? That's what it says. Yep, from childhood trauma. But this is their life after death. They're trying to make me feel guilty. Naturally, that's usually how it goes.
I need a haircut so bad.
I need a haircut too.
Yours doesn't do this though.
Yeah. Mine looks pretty normal because it's long so I can hide it. Nope, I will stand my ground, thank you. But yeah, how's it going? How is the planning of our ghost hunting things going?
I didn't do much since you left. I don't know. I have a headache that I feel like might turn into a migraine. So
Which sounds terrible.
Yeah, although it's on the right side of my head. Usually it's been on the left side. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
That sounds shitty.
Very shitty.
Very shitty.
Hair on this. Boo jumped behind the couch.
Is she still behind the couch?
No, she got herself out. I was gonna leave her there though.
I'm glad she could figure it out at least.
Sorry. I'm just trying to.
Just trying to.
My God, you can see how fucking
hairy. It's lots of hair.
We have a lot of animals.
Lots of hair everywhere. Lots of long-haired animals too. They're configuring my video so it doesn't look as over
Yeah, I don't know
exposed.
why it like gets fucked up every time. I feel like it's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah, I do want to like set up my like stream stuff better. So I want to do more like different kinds of streams. I'm really wanting to like, I don't know, do like gamey streams or hangout streams or drawing streams or artsy streams.
Yeah, I mean, you still need to finish setting up the PC. You've had it for like 6 months now.
What do you mean, like putting the other things in it?
Just everything.
Yeah.
I feel like there's only like streaming stuff and like Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Listen, tech hates me just as much as it hates Emily, I promise you. Neither one of us are very great with it. Well, we're good with it. It just hates us.
It just likes to tell jokes. You know? So I'm kind of like, I don't like your jokes. Stop calling me mean names. Oh, a tarot reading. I'm going to get a different deck. I'll be right back. Okay, I got out. I was like, what is going on? I'll be right back. Let me go get a deck over here. Since I have that situation going on.
Yeah, I feel like it's because your webcam is set up for, like, I don't know, all of the settings are on, like, auto stuff, so... And you also stream with, like, a very neutral white, so it washes you out, because it makes me look, like, washed out in green. And I am not. Hello?
Not here for it.
I'm hijacking the stream, guys.
I'll figure it out later.
I'm the streamer now.
I'm the streamer.
I'm the streamer now. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
It's my stream. I'm hijacking it.
You gonna give Hannah a tarot reading? Yes.
No, I don't do readings anymore. Slay.
Slay.
Well, I guess I can go back upstairs.
It's up to you. I know I'm like not as entertaining as you might think.
That's not what I said. I'll hit you with this pendulum.
Shink.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
Hannah.
also hot in this hoodie.
Yeah.
It's very warm down here.
Which is kind of weird. It's usually freezing down here.
Yeah, I might go lay in our bedroom because it's cold in there. So goodbye.
Goodbye.
Who knows? I might get in Discord with Chris or something.
Well, Chris is in there?
No.
No!
But I might make him get in. I don't know.
Yeah, you should. Give him a good talking to or something.
Bored and want to do something and there's nothing to do that I want to do. So.
Well, I can finish up here and we can hang out. Okay, Hannah. Another book divination thing. Okay, Hannah. What is your question for tarot? I love rewatching your lives. I appreciate that. That's sweet. Hannah is here. Do you have a question? Do you have a question for your reading? Your 3-card reading. I like how the Ko-Fi bot didn't, like, give you the, like, percentage goal, support on Ko-Fi, but just, like, told you bought something. It's interesting. It's weird, it's weird. I just like a general reading, maybe love life, anything you feel, that makes sense, because I had a, like, relationship card come out. You should help me figure out what to do for the podcast thumbnail. What did we talk about again? Hold on. Tell me what we talked about again. Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Oh, that'll be interesting to figure out. Hold on, I dropped one. Yeah, we need to come up with a thumbnail for our podcast. We filmed a podcast. Also, are you in a relationship now, Hannah? Help me figure out what to do for a podcast. I'll think about it. Not right now, but just in general. Yeah, but I didn't think about that because I'm like, that's going to be interesting to make a thumbnail for. But yeah, Hannah, let me know if you're in a relationship now. Because I feel like this might just be general, too. No, I'm single. Signal. Okay. Your first card, you have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is upside down or in reverse. The 8 of Cups usually deals with some sort of abandoning of plans to find something better. But this card is in reverse. So it gives more the vibe of, like, being afraid of leaving. It's very stagnant. You don't know what you want to do. I feel like you're just stuck in life right now. And I feel like you're not in a situation you really enjoy. It kind of sucks. So, Eight of Cups, you want to leave, but you feel like you can't. Something's stopping you. And most of these cards, all of these cards, are talking about that. You just feel stuck. Because then you have the Tower in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're going against the grain. You are avoiding chaos. You're kind of just like settling for less than you want. So it's just, you want to do something else, but you don't want to deal with the backlash of doing that. It's not going to be helpful for you. It's going to cause more bad luck in your life because you're not aligned to what you want to be doing. And when I say aligned, again, I'm not saying like you have this one path that has been carved from the universe for you. It's, you're not liking what you're doing right now, and it's going to catch up with you eventually. You're going to eventually figure out, like, this isn't going to work anymore, and the universe is going to start forcing you in a different direction. So, do you have questions about that? I know that was a very quick reading, because I'm like, yeah. It's like, because I have Ace of Pentacles I pulled, and it's reversed again. There is opportunities if you want them, but you have to shift. So if you want something better than what you're doing now, you have to make the effort to change. You have to, like, commit to the change. Because it's really just not working out for you. And yes, Honey Pies, I can use the Demon Book. And then after Honey Pies, I have Rainy. I feel like I'm happy and I feel settled, but I need to get out of my comfort zone. Does that make sense? Yeah. I feel like you're this is the way that they explain it to me. Okay, I worked in retail for a very long time, and nothing was wrong with that. It was an easy job. It was easy for me to do. It was not complex. There was no drama. It was just fine. Like, I could just do it. Was it what I wanted to do? No, but I could do it. It was fine. So, yeah. But to give you more context, and it might be more helpful, the Tower card in reverse usually deals with some sort of chaotic change. When it is in reverse, though, we're trying to avoid the chaotic change. We're trying to sit more in our comfort zone. We're trying to sit more in a, like stable position, because once this flips over, it's like all hell breaks loose. It's crazy, crazy change. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which I usually view as environmental changes. So your environment around you is changing. And the way I like to explain it is it's kind of like the 4 seasons. So it's like when a season shifts, that's an outer or environmental factor that affects you. So like if it's wintertime, most likely you're going to want to wear a coat, that sort of thing. So they're like, the season is changing. You need to change with it. You don't need to. You can go against it. You can go outside without a coat, but you're going to be cold. So that's kind of like the vibe. You're kind of like going against the grain. You can do it. It's fine. But it's not what you really want to do. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about that. But while you do that, since I didn't put low latency on it, I'm going to start with doing Honey Pies. This one will be interesting. There's a lot on this book, on these 2 pages. So this is for Honey Pies. We have another book, Divination one. Okay. So, Honey Pies can use the Demon Book, and as usual, no question. So, the first thing on here, it says, a great king who assumes the guise of a handsome man. He answers whatever questions are put to him and will reveal the location of the treasures beneath the earth. I feel like you're putting on a mask. Okay, hold on. Still thinking about the magical creatures book. Read me. So do you want the demon book? Okay, so if this also relates to my love life, does this mean I won't find my person if I don't make the change? Not necessarily, because I don't think there is necessarily one person or another. But it's very much a like what you choose for your life changes who is involved in it. So if you want, the idea of there's one person that fits right and is perfect and whatever, I feel like is false in that sense. The perfect person is going to be perfect for you in the moment, or is going to be perfect for you on your life path. So if you choose a different life path, you're going to find a different person, and it doesn't necessarily mean you won't find someone. But I feel like it was more so not just related to love life. I feel like it was more so related to like your life in general. That you just feel sort of like settled. But you're not really happy. You just feel like you're settling. Yes, still the demon book. Okay, great. So, with this, I feel like you are... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're wearing a mask. You're trying to be okay with things, but it's kind of an act. There is a lot of, like, pressure being put on you to, like, deal with things, so you're hiding yourself away from the world. A lot of this is talking about ruling over demons. There's a lot of, like, kings. Thank you so much. This is so amazing. Do you know if there's a timeline for me to make the change and move interstate? I am terrible at timelines. I literally remember telling someone, I, like, told them it would happen in a few years, and then they, like, message me and they're like, oh my god, it's happening now, and I'm like, sorry, I'm very time blind, and it translates to my mediumship. I'm trying to get better at that, as well as names, because that is usually what people ask me, is timelines, like how fast is something going to happen, and what is their name? I feel like the mask that you're putting on is this false sense of control. You're kind of like creating a narrative, and I feel like you've created a character for yourself in that said narrative. But it's not really who you truly are. It's aspects of it. Your mask is always aspects of who you are, but it is the aspects that you view to be strong, confident, comfortable for other people. But it hides a lot of your other characteristics, so it isn't fully you, but it isn't fully not. So it's very much a, like, I feel like you're kind of, like, controlling things in your life. Okay, this demon appears as part of a love spell. It may seem strange to conjure a demon or creature with such a forbidding name in an attempt to gain love, but there is nothing sweet or nice about this particular spell. Okay, so they're talking about love in this sense. I feel like it is more so, it's not necessarily a relationship or things like that. I feel like it's more so a, like, worry or fear about where your value is, because they make me I read that and they make me feel like your attempt to gain love. I don't think you need to gain it. I think you're just supposed to have it. So that goes into like the feeling that you need to earn it or be deserving of love. So that's what they're talking about in this context. The demon is called upon to completely break the will of the desired woman. So she will be bound to the magician and have no choice whatsoever but to come to him and submit. Yeah, it just gives me the vibe that you need to, like, you feel like you need to perform. You need to be the best friend that listens all the time. You need to be really good at your job. You need to be this or that or this. And it just, futile. They say that because this starts talking about knights. And it says, holding the rank of a knight with command over 6 legions. They make me feel like in this sense you need to reevaluate what strong means. Because I feel like that is the thing that's getting in the way, is your idea of value and your idea of strength. You feel like you need to create this shield for yourself, when in actuality, you're a knight that's covered in armor in itself. You don't need to hide things in order to be truly you. And hiding things is going to be your ultimate weakness. But they're like, I feel like you need to be so strong all the time. And what I mean by that is like horrible things happen to you and it's just kind of like you need to brush it off your shoulders. You just need to be okay with it. And you've created this like strong outer layer, and that's what they're specifically talking about. But I feel like you've dealt with a lot of like losing people. Okay, next one. He takes the form of a child with angel wings who rides upon a 2-headed dragon. I feel like this is deep-seated from childhood trauma. I have one more question, if that's okay. I'm worried about the impact that will happen on my family if I move with my parents and my sick grandma. Will they be okay? Ace of Pentacles. Justice. Okay, so I'm worried about the impact that will happen on my family if I move with my parents. From the cards I pulled on that, it's very much a like, something needs to be done about that. You moving isn't necessarily going to impact it or not, but like something needs to stand up for, like, needs to take responsibility, if you will. Because I have the Justice card in reverse, so it's very much like, if you do nothing, yes, it will impact people negatively. And I don't mean, like, don't move at all. I mean, like, if you decide to move or not, something still needs to be done with the responsibility of whatever it is you're talking about. Not moving with my parents, but away from them, sorry. Yeah. So they're like, they need to take responsibility. You need to take responsibility for your actions, their actions, all that stuff. Like, that's the kind of thing that's what is talking about here. It will be more stable, but for them, it's like, they'll be fine, but they need to actually, like, take responsibility for the things that you are doing. They need to take responsibility for themselves. You need to take responsibility for yourself. It's very, like, that sort of vibe. Does that make sense? Like, if you do nothing, then yes, it will impact everyone. And so, same with them. If they do nothing about it, it's going to impact everyone. Like, it's a big change. They need to change with it, as well as you. And now, honey pies. Ugh. A demon ruled by Beelzebub. Okay, so this one says, meaning proceeding or walking forward. I feel like you're focusing a lot of the things going on in the past, but looking forward is going to help you move forward, or like help you move past it, move on from the things that were like holding you down. It's kind of like a chain, it looks like to me. And you need to, I don't know, they keep showing me geometric patterns. So they're like, when I say geometric things that are like very structured, usually for me, goes into a lot of like doing things logically, doing things for a reason, doing things for like importance, like very practical sort of things. Practicality and logic, that's what it is. Not Beelzebub giving Sam and Colby conjuring flashbacks. And now it's talking about like different monstrous things. And I feel like there's a lot of fear about like moving forward, about attacking or like facing your fears, and facing your fears in the sense of like facing your trauma head on. Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you haven't really fully dealt with, and moving forward and not looking at it is going to be scary because it could impact your life, but it's more so like trust to turn your back on it, that it's not going to affect you anymore. Because you know how to deal with it if it does sneak its head back into your life. But it's very much like you just need to keep walking. Don't look back anymore. You've done enough looking back. Drama appears. That's what it says. His name related to the Greek word of drama. It's a dramas. That's what his name is. Interesting. I feel like you doing that is going to cause a lot of drama. And it should. People should, like, care if you walk away from them. People should care if they do shitty things to you. Do you have questions? That is what it says. Do you have questions? What, the Shanley Hotel? Hello, how's it going? Everybody go check out the Shanley video. We posted that recently. It's really fucking good. It's really freaking good. Also, we just love the Shanley Hotel. We want to go back for like a whole week. It was just so nice. It's such a cool building. But we released 2 videos, part 1 and part 2 on it. And it's crazy. Some crazy things about a priest. Howls the ghost. No, it makes sense. Awesome. Do I have anyone else in here? Okay, I have Rainy. Rainy. Tarot reading. We're good. How are you? It's nice seeing you here. Crazy seeing you here, truly. Group excursion. No, literally, like, go there for, like, her bachelorette party. That's what I think would be hilarious. Hi, Ann. I keep getting a ringing in my ear today. I think my guides need to tell me something, so anything I need to know at the moment. Lots going on in my life, so whatever they need to tell me. Okay. I feel like you're learning a lot of lessons. You have the 8 of Pentacles reversed, but it's being blocked by some new creative spark. I'm going to show you those cards. I have 4, kind of. I have 5, but I'm giving you a reading. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we have 2 cards that are crossed. So the 8 of Pentacles came out. 8 of Pentacles is like learning a lesson, but there's not a lot of commitment to it because it's in reverse, because it's being blocked by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like some sort of creative spark. Like some sort of new opportunity, some breakthrough. It's just, it feels very good, but you feel like stuck in that as well, because it's kind of like you need to learn some sort of lesson. You also need to be more committed to it. I feel like you're in shock. There's a lot of things going on. You feel like you're in shock. Because there's a new spark is happening, and it's kind of like, well, what do I do with that? Do I, like, commit and go into it? But that's scary, so I feel like there's a lot of blocks with that. And you also see this Devil card. The Devil card is upside down or in reverse. The Devil card, usually it deals with, like, restriction, attachment, self-limiting beliefs. But it's in reverse because you need to let go of those things. You need to let go of the restriction that you are putting on yourself. But because I feel like whatever this is going to be really good. Ace of Wands is usually like some new start, some new creative project, something like really good. It's going to like spice up your life. But you have to commit yourself to it if you really want it. And your next card, you have the King of Pentacles. And you need to do it for the right reasons, because this is in reverse. I'm so nervous, and yes, self-limiting. Yeah, so King of Pentacles, reversed. This card usually deals with stability, so you're giving up stability for other things. But this card in reverse is very much warning of, like, don't get caught up in materialistic things of life. Don't get caught up of, I'm doing this to be stable, or doing it for the wrong reasons, or doing it for money. It's not going to work out if you do it that way. Because, like, it's got some good energy. We got the 9 of Pentacles. This is, like, luxury, abundance. It's, like self-sufficiency, independence. This is great. This is a great card, especially, like, financially. But there's a lot of mindset things that you've been learning. A lot of mindset things that are, like, kind of blocking, or like not blocking, but even getting in front of it. Does that make sense? Do you have questions? I just saw someone making houses themed after different gods in The Sims, and now we need to do that. I really need to do more Sims streams because I love that shit. I also just need to use your computer while doing it because you have all the Sims packs and I'm jealous. Ryker. Because I'm like, I want to make haunted locations. I saw someone make like a fairy house in a mushroom. Because I think I think it's a fairy pack that came out. Because yeah, I think people have wings and stuff now. So I'm like, oh my god, I need to do that. I need it. You know what I'm saying? But Rainy, do you have any questions about your reading? I think that might be my last one. I think we're sold out now. So Ariana has the last one. Let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Rainy says, yes, is writing and painting going to help me in what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? That sounds like a creative outlook to me, 100%. You def need more Sim streams. It's hard for me to trust myself right now. No, I think that's totally it. Because that's what this creative spark is. To me, what this means, and sometimes I like don't say what's in my head. Something that you're really, really passionate about, some creative project is coming into your life. It's sideways because you're not sure if this is what you want. Because committing to this is very, very, very scary. Because that means you're committing to your own talents in whatever this is, your own creativity, your own intuition, whatever it is. You are relying on you and whatever your passion is. And when you do things with your passion, it's also really scary because you don't want to be rejected because you're like, this is everything to me. I need this to work out. And if it doesn't work out, it's going to hurt. But they're like, you can have it. Like, this literally goes to the Nine of Pentacles. Luxury, abundance, self-sufficiency, independence. But you have to commit yourself. If you don't do that, it's not going to work. It's also not going to work if you don't release your self-limiting beliefs. It's also not going to work if you do it for money. Like, you have to do it for passion. The more passion you put into it, the more you will get back. 1 or 2. Two. Yes, anything else I need to know the next few months? You got this. Empress. This came out reversed. You don't think you have the resources to do it, but you do. You need to see yourself as this Empress card. You just need to think it was made for you. Like, you have questions about it, you feel drawn towards it because it's going to work out the way it needs to be. And what answer was that? Because I feel like I got a 1, but my pendulum said 2. Here, wait, let me ask again. Maybe I need to put in the middle. Like, yes, no, or middle. Middle. So probably if you want to. I feel like that would probably be best. 2 is not to do it, lol. Yeah, because you have a hair consultation on Friday. What if you do it after that? Unless you really can't stand it right now. Because I'm like, But last reading that I have today, I think I'm gonna be done after this one. I'll wait until after my consultation on Friday to decide. Yeah, because then you could like ask her and see what she thinks. Because like, I don't know how that works. Like what you like really want to do with it or how to decide all of that stuff. So, and if what's happening at this place too. I really can't stand it and we're filming tomorrow. Ah, yes. I'm like, either way, I could help you. Thanks, Em. Appreciate you so much. I'm like, let the intrusive win. Let the intrusive thoughts win. Sometimes. Here, let's see. Should Ryker trim their sides? Says yes. Should they do it before or after the consultation? Before. But also do what you want. If you feel drawn to it, do it. Gotta bounce, but had a great time hanging with everyone. See ya. No problem. Okay. Wait. Ariana, I believe, is the last one. So, do you have a question for your book reading? I have way too many books for this. I don't think I needed it. I don't think I needed to have this many books. I do want to try this symbols book because I think it would be good. A future soulmate reading. I'm single. Saw, dude. Okay, you ready? Interesting. I'm gonna re-roll for you. It ends on the pig. Oh, okay. We're gonna do the honeybee. Okay, we're gonna do some cringe shit. You asked for a soulmate reading. We're fucking gonna do it. So honey making is a world creating art, essentially an alchemy, we'll just say alchemy, warmth process initiating somewhere deep within the interaction of sun and flower, where nectar and pollen form carried forward by the sun-loving bee who collects and consumes it, digesting and metabolizing it. They're talking about the connection that a honeybee has with flowers. And it's so cute. And they're like, soulmate reading. It's disgusting, but like a bee to a flower, you're my honeybee to my flower. Because if she can't get me in, then I'm going to a barber. Then maybe you want to wait to have a barber do it. Yeah, I'm going to wait and just shower instead. We'll see what the lady says on Friday, because if she can't get me in before we leave for Indiana or not, will depend on what I do next, because if she can't get me in, then I'm going to a barber. Makes sense. Sounds good. That sounds like a plan. Why do I feel like we need to play Monopoly? What do you mean? But in relation to your question, they're talking about how flowers attract bees. They're also talking about you'll attract more people with honey than, I forget what the other one, vinegar. Have you been in a relationship before and did it not go well? I feel like there's a lot of past trauma, and I'm not sure if that's from a relationship or from, I feel like, parents. How was your parents' relationship? Because I feel like the models that you have in your life about relationships are not what you would prefer in a relationship. Does that make sense? Because to me, what they're saying, and I could be wrong, so please tell me, the people in your life, they give me like parental or like other relationships in your life, divorce law. You've never seen a like truly healthy relationship play out, or you haven't seen a relationship play out in the way that you would have it. So like, maybe your parents aren't really like touchy, but your love language is touch. It's hard for you to like connect with someone in that way when you don't see it from the people you grew up with. That's what they're talking about. And that's why they're talking about the like honey versus vinegar type thing. Because they're like, you sort of reject a lot of the like healthy energy of a relationship just because it's kind of like new territory. So they're like, when someone's super nice to you, you're like, are you sure? And I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like someone's going to come in and is going to be that. But you have to be very open to it. Yeah, my love language is gift giving. I feel like you need to be very open to it. Because it's going to be very different than relationships that you've had in your life before. And it'll change your view on that entirely. Oh, this one is just so cute. It says the honeybee was the creature that transformed the warmth of the sun's rays into golden sweetness. It's just so cute. Because I'm like, I don't know. There's just like a sweetness. I feel like there's a sweetness to you that a lot of people don't really appreciate. They more so take advantage because they talk about like beehives, they steal the honey. But they're like, when people actually sit and be quiet with you and like actually fucking listen, they'll actually see the true shimmer in your personality. Will he help me be more open to it? Oh, for sure. He's going to be like, I don't know. This is how they're explaining it to me. I have had people in my life, which I think is kind of weird. They tell me that they feel like they need to be like quieter or like slow down their energy or like come down to my level in order to like talk and communicate with me. Because like otherwise I'm just like very introverted or like I don't know, if you're gonna like buzz around and be like crazy, I'm just gonna be in the corner by myself type of thing. And I just also I put myself into this little box, so I'm very insecure in this little tiny hole. So like in order for you to like truly connect with me, you have to like bring your energy down, be like this very safe, comfortable, calm person. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't have that in them. Because then it like scares me off and I'm like, okay, I have to have my guard up with you because I don't feel like you're truly listening. Yeah, I'm very loud and dominant. So they're like, he's going to like come down to your level and like pull out the sweetness. Does that make sense? That's the vibe that I get. He'll be the more reserved. I don't think it's even necessarily that. I feel like the loud and dominant that you're talking about covers up the things that are behind the wall. Does that make sense? Like he's going to pull out the like vulnerability in you. Does that make sense? He's going to pull out the sweetness. Sorry, I'm reading more to get more information. Yeah, I mask too. Yes, it does. Yeah, because like the thing, sorry, with me, the how, okay, let me try to explain this again. So for me, I have that like, I don't know how to explain it. This is what they're telling me in my life to relate to what they're explaining. But it's like people are not going to get the vulnerable side of me unless they slow down and actually engage with me. They're like, they need to do the same thing for you in order to actually know who you are and make you feel actually listened to. Because I feel like you don't feel like people truly understand you. So that is the vibe. That is what he will help with. Again, future things can change, but I feel like there might be a couple different relationships for you before you figure out the right one. Like the one that's gonna work with your life and all of that stuff. Because they're talking about multiple drones for one queen. But free will stuff, you can stay with the same person if you choose to do so, but you have a few options. Being listened to and feeling heard is such an intimate, special feeling. Sorry, I'm reading more. A lot of this is just talking about honey. Okay. They're also, I don't know, they're talking about giving your heart to people. They're like, once you find the right person, you'll be fine to give your heart to them. Because they're talking about honeybees stinging once. Because I'm like, you may be in other relationships, but you're not truly giving your whole heart to them. Because they're not going to be able to see past the big flashy lights that is like your mask. Hi, Orion, what's up? Did you get my Snapchat? Yeah, you responded. I'll ask you in a second. OMG, I was thinking about that, lol. Yeah, it's like that. I don't know. That just like came to, because it doesn't even say that in there. Someone just whispered in my ear, they have one sting and then they're gone. But I feel like you don't open up easily, and you do, but it's like there's a difference between giving someone everything versus giving them a glimpse. So yeah, so I feel like if there are multiple people that are coming in for you, you'll know when it's the right person because you'll be willing to give them the whole book. It will just make sense. Do you have any questions? Any questions? Any questions? I got busy, took my friend to our high school to jump scare people. Interesting. How do spirits look like when you see them of your point of view? What do you mean? Like just in general when I talk to spirits? Depends. They can look a lot of different ways. Okay, there are times when they're physically in the same space as me. A lot of times I will see people that look to be like they are actually physically there. Like there's no difference between looking at me and looking at a spirit, other than they just like disappear. I've also seen like people be like foggy, like they're a foggy shape or a black shadow type shape. I also very often when I see spirit guides, I will see the outline of a person and then behind them there'll be like a light because I do spirit guide readings with colors. There's also the ability to see them in my head, but the way that I see them in my head, because it's hard for me to like fully visualize like this, like a full ass person, whatever. It's kind of like imagining like someone that passed a really long time ago. You remember aspects of them, but like it's hard to see the full picture. So a lot of times they'll like show different parts of their face, their figure, that sort of thing. So maybe they'll like show me their eyes and that will mean something, but like it'll be like this part of them is like super focused and the rest is just like kind of a shape or blurry. So that's kind of like the explanation. Like a fog, fate, or glitches. Usually they just like if they're physically in my space, they will just look like people. And then Ari, nope, but hopefully find the one. Not trying to date too many guys. Thank you, no problem. Yeah, that was my last reading. So I'll probably leave you guys. I might do one tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I might take tomorrow off, but we are trying to plan to do a game night. So like we're gonna play video games or something. Maybe do like date everything on Friday night. It'll probably be around 7:30 p.m. EST. Oh, I'm ending it. We done. That was the last reading that I had available. There's a fly. Thank you so much. Yes, game night. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to do more game nights. It's just fun. Imagine they stick a middle finger at you. Whoa, that would be so funny. That's happened before. I have no clue what time it is. Right now it's 9:30 over here in the eastern part of the U.S. Skip tomorrow so we can film things. That sounds like a good plan. I'll do that. So we'll see you. I'll see you guys on Friday, most likely. Because I really want to play games. It's what I've been thinking about all this fucking week. I really just want to do more live streams where I just like vibe with you or do fun art things. I really want to get into fun art things. I do have a very large stack of books next to me as well. I need to like put them away. But thank you guys so much for like coming out and supporting us. And I'm glad you guys were really interested in the book divination readings. They're really cool to do. I like doing them. Honestly makes me feel like I should do that as a service because I feel like I enjoy it. You're a funny person in a good way. I appreciate that. Hopefully it's entertaining at least. Love the vibe streams. Well, I love all of them really. Yeah, I don't know. I want to do some other things other than readings, you know? I want to like show you guys my passions, you know? So I don't know what that is going to look like right now. Like maybe I get on and like do some witchcraft. I did a spell this today too. I put things in my freezer. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably on Friday. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you again. So, bye!